Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are continuing our game-by-game coverage of the 2015 Stanley Cup Finals with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Joe Duffy gave us a winner on Game 1, then gave us a winner on Game 2, and then for Game 3, because of scheduling, we couldn't make a video on it. I suspect he probably would have taken Tampa Bay just because of the big underdog line. Now we're going to look, though, at Game 4. Tough line set. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Thanks for being back with us.
Actually, Peter, on my premium plays, I did have Tampa Bay and the under, so I am undefeated in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Very, very impressive. Yeah, that under was tricky just because it was like 5.5. All right, well, Joe Duffy, Game 4, this is a tough line, obviously, right? Tampa Bay's up 2-1. I guess you'd lean Chicago to even up the series, but you're paying a huge price for that if you want to do that. Right now, Tampa Bay is once again a big underdog, plus 140 on the road. Chicago's minus 155 on the other side, and the total, again, 5.5 juice to the under. So the over 5.5 at Pinnacle, plus 120, the under 5.5, minus 133. If this were a 5 with the total of like 140, that would be a pick on this game. At 5.5, it's just tough. I'd love to take Chicago here, but at 155, I don't think I can do it. What's your analysis of Game 4, Joe?
For the most part, again, we're pretty much agreeing, which does happen. Chicago, these two teams we said are so evenly matched, and the deeper you go into the playoffs, and you can't go deeper into the playoffs than this, you obviously have shown the ability to bounce back and to certainly win, quote-unquote, must-win games. We've said how during the regular season in every single sport, people who bet teams in must-win games, it's one of the biggest traps ever. But it's different in the postseason because you're talking about high-quality teams that are able to respond to adversity. But the big problem is Tampa has been sensational on the road. In the Rangers series, the road team dominated, and that's been the case here. Tampa's 8-2, their last 10 in the road. All those are playoff games. But with these two teams being so evenly matched, it would be surprising to see Tampa Bay win 3 straight. At the same time, it gets down to value. If we're just doing a sports talk show and we're not taking any consideration into the line, I might lean a little bit towards Chicago, but at minus 160, no way. And because you're talking about getting a team that I think has almost a 50-50 chance to win and getting back 144 on the money line, it is a great value play, and I would go with Tampa Bay.
Really? So you know you can pass on these lines, Joe. You can just give us analysis and then not make an official play. You want to make Tampa Bay. Last time I saw at Pinnacle, Tampa Bay was plus 140. You think that's worth taking a shot?
Yeah, truthfully, I don't know if I'm going to make this a premium play or not, but that's one of the basic things that we always explain when it comes to money lines and understanding value, that you can actually make a play on a game that on a team that you think is going to hit less than 50%. And in a case like this, to me, it's almost a 50-50 game, and it getting 140, or I do see a 144 out there, one of the books that I use. It is still a great value play and a perfect example of where you can hit 48% and win. And I do think, based on the value, yeah, I'm willing to give it as a free play, and I'm still evaluating a couple other things, whether or not we should give it as a premium play.
All right, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, liking Tampa Bay in Game 4. That's his official pick for us here for free at SBR Videos. On the total, you don't even want to touch, right?
The total, now remember my general rule of thumb was, because we have two consistently inconsistent goalies, if it's a high-scoring game, I would probably lean towards the under. In the next game, it's a low-scoring game, lean towards the over. Well, in here, a 5 is just that. It's neither low-scoring nor high-scoring. So based on that theory, it's really tough. You know, I know that there's still questions about Ben Bishop, his ability to move laterally, but I've also seen some theories that maybe Tampa Bay is kind of overplaying that, because some of these advanced metrics I saw that Chicago took a lot more shots off of cross-ice passes where they're trying to get him to move laterally, and that maybe Chicago's kind of coming out of their game. So that's kind of an interesting chess game there, but the total, I would have to say a pass.
Okay, Joe Duffy, thanks so much for your thoughts once again. We'll talk to you again for Game 5.